All right, y'all, we got a good one for you today. My buddy Eric's coming out, and we're gonna process a big old python. People ask me all the time what I do with these pythons after I catch them, and today we're gonna show you. Getting this thing all thawed out so we can get measurements down it. Want this mount nice and accurate. Every 2 feet we'll take a measurement around it. Need to get a full body length. She's definitely over, I'd say she's maybe almost 14, maybe a little bigger. Ain't no 16 footer, but she's a good one. So normally we're skinning these out, getting them ready to be processed and turned into leather products. Today we're doing something a little bit different. This snake I'm actually gonna get full body mounted so I can take it around the shows and use it for education, kind of show people how big these snakes can get and how impressive they are. Just that middle part still frozen. So this snake is frozen solid right now, and it's because I caught it a little bit ago and it's been sitting in the freezer waiting to get processed. We got so much stuff going on. It's been hard for me to get to these snakes, and I've actually recently hired somebody to help me. But today it's on us, son. We're gonna do a stretched length and then a lay length. First thing we need to do is stretch this big girl out. We're gonna weigh her, we're gonna measure her so we can get exact measurements for the full body mount. He wants me to measure her every 12 inches, and we'll do that down her whole body and get an exact measurement of her. So this process can be tougher than you think. You know, after death, they still seem to fight you, especially when they're defrosting. We're making sure to get all of our measurements just right. I want this snake to be perfect. Full body mount like this ain't cheap. And, you know, we want to make sure we get everything right and do this snake justice. Right down that center. Mm-hmm. Perfect. We're gonna keep the meat in this part, keep the skull in there, tube all this, peel this back and off, and roll her up and get her my taxidermist. It's the same guy that does all my iguana mounts, and does a pretty good job. This way towards me. As Eric's skinning her out, you can see the eggs inside of her starting to burst out. I mean, she was absolutely stuffed. A big gravid female like this is an extra bonus, getting her out of the Everglades. With all the eggs inside of her and her, you know, we just wiped out a whole army of invasive pythons, and that's a big win. So definitely good for us to see, and you know, the eggs won't go to waste, son. Feed them to the hogs. This is what we want, get these big gravid females out of the Everglades. This thing was about to drop a whole python army, son. Not on my watch. I tell you what, fleshing these big snakes might change your mind about being a python hunter, son. All right, so we got the head detached, got this sock going here, and now we're going to pull it off. All the way off. Luckily, I got old Muscles with me today, son. Yes, sir. I'm laid up from a dog bite, so the help is definitely welcomed. See if we can't get this guy wrapped up here. Go ahead. You got her now, son. Just careful when you get to the ass, because we don't want to tear it. Beautifully, dude. Look at all that meat coming off. Nice work, Bubba. All right, let's kind of regroup here. Yep. Now that we got the skin off, we want to salt the skin, get a real thick layer of salt on there to keep it nice and dry, fresh, clean. We roll it up, and we'll stick it back in the freezer until we can get it to my taxidermist, where he can then turn it into our full body mount. This makes a great fish bait, fish traps, crab traps, all that stuff. It's real thick and hardy where it holds together. And I know a few commercial trappers and fishermen that had success with it. But today it's going to be hog food. All these hogs I got in here, we've actually caught with our dogs. I'll tie them up, keep them alive, usually in communities that we manage is where I catch them. We'll bring them back here and keep them in this pen where I then fatten them up on python meat, iguana meat, Muscovy ducks, Egyptian geese, all kinds of stuff. And then eventually I'll sell them to people that want to butcher them and eat them. I'm a licensed feral swine dealer, and that's why I'm able to do that. So, you know, nothing really goes to waste, and it's all a big recycling plant out here. Let's go toss this one. All right, lunch is served. Little side hustle for me, you know. We got to work hard getting dollars from every single angle we can. Never know what next week's gonna bring. So we have a lot of different avenues to make money, and that's one of them. Even the skull of this python won't go to waste. I will have it articulated and I'll then sell it as an oddity. You know, these big python heads are very cool and, you know, make a very nice display. So I just got the big python back from the taxidermist, and it is badass, y'all. Look at this damn thing. He did an amazing job with this thing, did it justice. It looks perfect, and I can't wait to bring it around to some shows and see people's reactions. I think my daughter Clementine likes it. The old lady's still trying to figure out where to put this damn thing, but hey, she'll figure it out, son. Really appreciate y'all watching the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, even learned something in the process. And if you guys want to get any leather products from any of the pythons or iguanas you see me remove, shoot an email to pythoncowboyhunts@gmail.com. We'll set you up. We'll show you what products we offer, prices, colors, everything like that. We do have some products on my website, pythoncowboy.com as well, but they sell out quick. And if you don't see what you want on there, shoot us an email and we'll get it made for you. Really appreciate you guys and hope to see you at the next one.